What's up, YouTube? Your boy Rob, aka Card Shark. Now, where's Christopher Mitchell? Christopher, come out, wherever you are. Look, here's the facts. There's some confusion here. YouTube did not terminate his account, all right? And Christopher Mitchell did not delete the account. Christopher Mitchell simply hid the account. The videos are all on YouTube. They're just set to private. He can, at any time, switch that and make it public and relaunch his little scam. The only thing is the comments won't come back. Those are permanently deleted. I don't know what his game plan is. The human mind is of infinite complexities, and I'm not going to analyze a Christopher Mitchell, a guy with grade 9 education and 95 IQ. There's a line in The Theory of Poker by David Skalansky, who's one of the leading theorists on poker theory. And that line says, you can't put a bad player on a hand because you can't put them on a thought. And that's a Christopher Mitchell. You see, a good player, we call it the metagame, go inside the other player's head, but he has to be a thinking player. What does my opponent have? What does he think I have? What does he think that I think he has? How does he think I'll play my hand if I have what he thinks I have? And you try to manipulate, tell a story as you're playing the hand. As an example, though, you can manipulate and go deeper. So as an example, if the hand's been played in such a way that I think my opponent's weak, my opponent knows I think he's weak, and that if I actually had a hand, I would bet a normal size wager 1/3 to 2/3 pot to elicit a call. When I do something out of the ordinary, like shove a 3 times over bet, repping the nuts, or repping complete fucking air. But if I know that guy likes to make hero calls, and I know that guy would get suspicious when I do a 3 times over bet, then guess what? When I do the 3 times over bet and he calls, he's going to see the nuts. And that's that. So I'm not going to analyze Christopher Mitchell. He can come back at any time, but the facts are still the facts. The game of Baccarat, the main game, player and banker, is not beatable. You cannot count it. They tried it with computers. It does not work. It's uncountable. Okay? There are no trends. Doesn't matter that, follow the shoe and you'll be on every streak. Well, if you do that, you're going to miss out on the chops. Chops will kill you. So then some Einstein came up, okay, why not time before last? That way you're in on every chop and every streak of 3 or more. And you can come up with all kinds of triggers, player, banker, player. Who fuck cares, bro? You run this shit through a simulator, it doesn't mean anything. You know what happens? Your total amount wagered times the house edge, and you're going to be within 3 standard deviations of that 99.7% of the time. That will be your result. You can run through the simulator, that's what happens. There's no fucking trend, all right? You got guys disguising their voices on YouTube like in the witness protection program because they know the secret fucking Baccarat. These guys are fucking crazy, bro. They're either outright con men or they're just idiots. Take your fucking pick. Either way, we can't use these people. They cannot help us, all right? They can only hurt us. So if Christopher Mitchell wants to come back, he can come back. That account's not terminated. And a scammer, once a scammer, always a scammer. A guy's not gonna wake up at 42 years old. Oh, today I'm gonna get a job. The guy's been saying just over broke. Why get a job? It's for losers. Hey, it's hard to make money. There is no way on these fucking pit games. Even if you take the game of blackjack, everybody's heard it can be beat. Buddy, the people teaching you, let's be honest here, they'll tell you they did it with team play, right? And these people got banned. They're no longer able to make a living playing blackjack. So they become teachers. Those that can do, those that cannot teach. See how that works? And when you're talking about team play, actually, the guy who created team play was Al Francesco. And that guy was fucking a girl, and Ken Houston was fucking the same girl. What they like to call Eskimo brothers. Pardon the fucking term, because I know we live in a politically correct society. So one day, Al and Ken Houston meet through the girl. And Al Francesco's a professional gambler, and buddy Ken Houston is just on the straight and narrow. He went to the Ivy League schools. He graduated very young, became VP at Pacific Stock Exchange. That's when he hooks up with this guy. And Ken Houston had a genius IQ. They hook up, and buddy teaches him about team play, the big player they called it, where one guy's counting at the table and you bring in the big player. And Ken Houston was the big player because he had the drunk act, but it wasn't an act because he liked to be drunk. And the guy became like a rock star. He liked the women, the booze, the coke, traveling the fucking world. That was his style, but he wanted the fame, the fortune. He was everywhere. He was on 60 Minutes, his Playboy interviews, had his own video game, drew attention to himself, and he wrote a book. He ratted out the whole fucking team. The casino industry really didn't know about team play and the big player until Ken Houston wrote the book, The Big Player. And his teammates didn't know anything about this. So you have fucking betrayal because the team gets busted now based on that fucking book. That's why you gotta keep information to yourself, not fucking spread it through YouTube. If everybody could make money that way, the casinos would be out of fucking business, right? So you keep it to your fucking self. The APs don't go around shouting, hey, look at this fucking opportunity, look at this fucking opportunity, because all of them will fucking swarm the casino and the opportunity will be taken away. That's how that shit works, all right? So don't fall for these fucking con men. They don't know fuck all about gambling. They haven't been there. Christopher Mitchell, I can teach you everything in 2 seconds what he's saying. Yo, play Baccarat, follow the trend, and martingale. You're done, you're a professional gambler now, go out there. Go make your fucking money. See what the fuck happens to you when you do that. Alright? Anyway, good luck on your gambling. But you know what's going to happen. Total amount wagered times the house edge equals your theoretical loss. And you're going to be within 3 standard deviation based on the luck in the game. That's what's going to happen to you. How long that takes, that's up to you. You know, it depends what system you're implementing, what game you're playing. Best game you could possibly play is blackjack and use basic strategy and stay away from tables that pay 6 to 5. And by the way, the blackjack myth that you're just gonna go there and count the fucking cards. I love how they tell you guys this. It's not going to happen, bro. You've heard of card counting. Well, guess what? The casino personnel has heard of card counting. And guess what their fucking job is in the job description? Protect the fucking house's assets. Meaning you don't let fucking card counters play. You don't let the fucking cheats play, capping their bet. Card counting's not cheating, but they got methods to counter it, like cut the shoe in half, like shuffle up on you, like make you flat bet, like back you off the table, take your chips, cash, and get the fuck out of here. We don't want your action, all right? What you're gonna find is a card counter. The most common story is that you're gonna run up a bankroll, you're gonna fucking lose tens of thousands of dollars. By the time you switch it around and start winning due to good luck in the game, you're gonna be fucking banned before you know it, because they're gonna be all over you. A great documentary, if you're interested in this shit, is Inside the Edge. In that documentary, you see a card counter, Casey, and what he's got to go through. And he's literally putting on disguises and traveling all over the U.S. because he can't stay in one place at a time. And he's lonely as fuck. He's got to bring his dog because he's so fucking bored. And the whole time he's treated like a fucking criminal. They don't want to cash his chips. Sometimes he's got to get law enforcement involved to cash the fucking chips. And it's just a fucking pure fucking hassle. And on top of that, he's using techniques other than card counting. He's telling you, I hole card, I ace sequence, I shuffle track, all kinds of advanced fucking techniques, all right? So that's the fucking truth. So it's not easy. And I'm telling you, Arnold Snyder wrote that in that book, that even if you know how to count cards, only 1 in 1,000 of you are going to make any significant money at it. That's what he fucking said. And guess what? You're not probably going to be the guy. You're going to be one of the 999 guys, you understand? And today, it's even harder than when that book was published because of reasons I said. They're all over the fucking card counters, all right? Those that can do, those that cannot teach. But I'm giving you just fucking facts, bro. I don't want your fucking money. You understand? You don't like what I have to say? I don't give a fuck, bro. Go to the next fucking channel. Go listen to the fucking idiots with the fucking voice disguisers telling you whatever the fucking system. I don't need to know a system. Why? Because systems don't fucking work. They don't fucking work. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter, oh, the stars are out tonight, it's full moon, then we're gonna bet 2. If it's half moon, we're betting 1. I don't give a fuck how you fucking decide what your fucking bet is, what your fucking trigger is. Does not work. Does not work. Alright? You're wasting your fucking time. If you enjoy gambling, go out and gamble. Use money you can afford. Play like entertainment, and if you win, you win. And along the way, you use your player's card and you get your fucking comps, your free meals, and your fucking hotel rooms. But remember, you're footing the fucking bill. They're only kicking you back what you put in, you know, in the long run. Because you can win and they can comp you. It's not outside the realm of reality. You can win for a long time. You can have winning weeks and months, and the whole time you're going to get comped. Because they just do it by the theoretical loss. They don't care about your actual result, whether you won or you lost. Unless they think you're cheating, or unless they think you got an edge, then they're gonna fucking ban your ass. That's how that works. All right? So, good luck in your gambling.